let's talk about local marketing strategy. I think we're up to part 6. And in part 6, we are going to talk about time-effective networking. This is a strategy that we need to talk about if you are a local business owner, if you are a service provider, if you have got like a brick and mortar store and business, or if you just work in person with your clients and you see them and your kind of audience is focused locally to where you are based. You're not focused on like globally. You're not working with people overseas or like really, really far away from you. I swear every time I press record, she starts snoring or farting. Why are you so loud? Anyway, let's just ignore the snoring and farting Frenchie and let's talk about time-effective networking. Now, I do not mean your local networking lunches and your brunches and your that type of shit. We're not flogging like the BNI groups right now. I am talking about time-effective networking, which really is marketing. This is what has worked for me very, very well in the past. I've done this many times and it works really, really well for my clients too if they are focused locally. And this is to actually go and introduce yourself to local businesses. Think about it. If your audience is, let's say you're a cleaning company locally, right? You can either put up flyers everywhere and you can do posters, you can do all that stuff, or you can run a Facebook ad, or you could go in and have a quick conversation with a local store, a local, financial advisor, whatever. Just go into the store, introduce yourself. I'm a cleaner. This is what I do. And if any of your staff need any cleaning done, here's how to contact me. And handing over a business card, a bunch of business cards, or a bunch of flyers for them is a really, really quick way for you to make a connection, a personal connection, but with hopefully just more than one person. So if you're going into a hairdressing salon, there's probably going to be 3 or 4 hairdressers working. Introduce yourself, say hi, this is what I've got, leave some flyers for everyone. It's a 10-minute exercise that can put you in charge of put you in connection with a multiple amount of people. And it's about building that personal relationship and connection, which is really different if you go in and introduce yourself to these business owners versus just them seeing a post on your local Facebook group, which we know works, but it also it has a certain point of effectiveness. Another really, really good way to do this is actually if you know your target audience really well and it happens to line up with a type of busy business owner, which is for the majority of people, local business owners, this works really well for. Actually, I'm not going to say the majority because I've never seen someone not have this work for them. So there you go. This will work nearly every time. I'm saying nearly just so I don't get sued or some shit. But I want my clients to go in and introduce themselves in local businesses, take in a flyer or a postcard, probably a couple of business cards, but something a little bit bigger as well, that actually says, we do a special discount for businesses. We go around and offer a special discount code, and it might just be 10% off your first house clean or 20% off in store. And just say here's the flyer. All you have to do is take it in during September. You don't have to get the month printed on the flyer. Just make a mental note that you've gone and offered these businesses in this September. You say, I'll just let it know. I just let the girls at the office know. I just let, the team know that I've come in and spoke to you, and that anyone here can have 10% off for the month of September. Or whichever month or whatever time period you want, or for their first clean, or for their first order, whatever it is. It's like offering a little staff bonus. And I feel like that's really, really exciting for people. And it also builds that connection, builds that trust, and is just a little bit of an incentive for them to take the first step and maybe book you, work with you, buy from you, where they otherwise probably wouldn't have. And make sure you leave a QR code somewhere on that flyer or on your business card or something where they just make it super, super easy for them to be able to say, yes, I want to do that. Yes, I want to move forward with it. I want to make it take advantage of that. And just leave a few flyers, leave a few business cards, introduce yourself, let them know that that's what they're doing. And if they ever need anything, to just give you a call. It's that personal connection that makes such a massive difference. You think about it, big companies have reps for their products that will go out to businesses and essentially educate them on the products or the service that they do or whatever it is, and say, this is why you should work with us. And they nurture that relationship. You've just got to go be a rep for your own business. And I know you're Shoda, I don't have the time to do this, but you do. You do. Because this actually doesn't take that long. I have done the whole main street in my local town in maybe an hour and a half before doing this. And it has a massive, massive result for my business. So it's not that you don't have time, you just have to make the time to do this and get uncomfortable enough to do it, because it will grow things for you massively and so quickly. Stay tuned for part 7.